What's up? Um, did not vlog on drop week. I know that's not like me. Just super busy week. Did a lot of driving, moving around, so forgive me. But we did have a successful drop. We got 22 pairs left out of over 100. So if you did not go get yours, go get yours. Because they are running out fast. As you can see, like I literally I don't have that many left. Like first, just like look at the details on it. Good bag. Look at that. So if you see this is facing right when it's going against facing you, it's because it's actually backwards. That's what we love. That's what I love about REE. It's like just a different reality when it comes to like the brand and stuff like that. But yeah, man. So yeah, but 22 out of a little bit over 100 left. So they are moving, which is always good. So if you have not gotten yours, go get yours for sure. But other than that, I just set up here, backed up a couple orders. I'm gonna take those to the post office tomorrow morning, which I'll take y'all with me. So y'all can kind of see what's going on, and then probably go to the gym tomorrow morning too. I'm hungry, so I need to go to sleep, bruh. I need to go to sleep like 2 o'clock in the morning. If you can't see, it's okay. 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to sleep so I can go to the gym tomorrow. Guys, I need to get back in the gym. Like consistently, I do feel good. Forgive me. My grandma always say stop yawning and talking, but I'm sorry, Nana. I do feel good when I go to the gym and like, work out and stuff like that. But yeah, man. So officially out here, Maryland. As you can see, background look a little different. Everything look a little different. So we're gonna change up a little bit of stuff that we do. No longer coaching in Delaware. Probably one of the most difficult decisions I had to make in this whole adjustment process. I love them boys, man. And I don't just say that just because I'm leaving and that. Nah, like I really love them boys. Like it was like having a bunch of little brothers because they are my little brother's age. So it was like I have a bunch of little brothers on the team and hitting you up at like, bro, freaking 1 o'clock in the morning. Coach, what do you think about this drill? And I'm like, bro, go to sleep. But I love it. But I love them, appreciate them. They help me become a better mentor, better big brother, better friend, and hopefully someday I'll be a great father because of the lessons that I learned from coaching. Not only from the players, but from the coaches too. So I'm gonna have to go catch a couple of their games, man. But that was probably one of the most difficult decisions, especially too because I think about like 3 or 4 of them I've been coaching them since they was in seventh grade, and now they're in 10th, going to 11th grade or 11th grade. So that's just been difficult too. You kind of see kids grow up, and it just gets tough. It gets tough. But one door closing, there's another door opening. So I'm just thankful for that being the case in the situation. But I ain't gonna be too sad about it the whole time. I just had to get that off my chest. So sometimes in life you gotta make some tough decisions, and it's my message to my boys, man, because y'all be on my freaking TikTok and all that type of crap. I hate that, but my message to my boys, man, is sometimes you're gonna have to make some tough decisions, and sometimes those decisions may not feel good, and sometimes those around you may not agree with the decision that you make. But you have to really counsel with God. Number one, counsel with God. Then counsel with yourself, and then take others into consideration. Because people will always have something to say about any move you make, any decision that you make, right? You gotta make the move that's best for your life. And, it sucked bad. But that's the right move I felt like I had to make at that time, or at this time. And, I don't like how I coached last year. I was kind of in and out. I didn't really like that. Like, I like to be all a part of it or not at all. That's just me. I'm a black and white person. So, for me, when it came time to doing the whole coaching thing, I just wanted to be all in. I never wanted to be in a place where I was kind of like, oh, I'm in and I'm out. I'm in and I'm out. Nah, all in. No ifs, ands, or buts, all in. So, yeah, man. But You know, it is what it is. I'll be up there to catch a couple of the games. 'Cause I still do want them to succeed and still support them and root them more. So I'll definitely be at a couple games. But yeah, man. So tomorrow I'm gonna go take these packages to the post office. And then yeah, but I'll tap in with y'all tomorrow. I gotta get another watch party. What's up with y'all, man? So like I told y'all, we only got 22 out of 100 orders left. I'm about to ship out probably like 70 right now. Definitely appreciate y'all shopping. Definitely appreciate y'all, you know, going up, doing what y'all do. Because that's how we get to keep dropping more pieces. If you have not shopped, like I said, we got about 22 left. Limited sizes for sure, so definitely make sure you go in there and go grab yours. Yeah, man. Right now, dang, like I really ain't talk this morning. Let me get a little sip of my. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, but dang, I forgot what I was ready to say. Oh yeah, I'm over here shipping out orders now. Did ship out a good amount yesterday, as y'all saw. Shipping out another amount today. So, yeah, appreciate y'all shopping. Orders definitely going out. Orders is definitely going out. That's one thing I like. I need to get better at. Like, I don't want to say get better at because honestly, it's a whole like when you, so like for example, like when y'all shop, the money don't instantly get to us. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole authentication thing from, okay, why is it blurred? A whole authentication thing from our website provider, making sure that, you know, we're at least starting the process of shipping orders out. So it gives a couple of days, but then also too, like when you buy something, like the funds got to be processed, you know. So that's all that's happening right now. It feels so good though to like be dropping, like I do not, like I absolutely love dropping, bro. I don't think y'all understand, because to me it's like when people wear our stuff, they felt as though like they had to have that. They like, oh yeah, that's sweet. I gotta get that, and I appreciate them for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, focus. YB wore our fluorescent tee a while ago, and I think the funniest thing ever was like seeing people that we know I actually like buy after, and I'm like, dang, like you weren't ready. Be with the guys before you was gonna do it after. Wow. Okay. All right. Shoot. Do your thing, Playboy. So it's definitely one of those things where it's just like, oh, like bro, y'all could have been like been on the team, been with the guys, all that type of stuff. And okay, so been with the team, been with the guys, and like been wearing RDE, but you know, I don't know, bro. Sometimes I guess some people wanna they wait. Oh my God, I just did it again. They wait for whatever reason. I don't know. I never, like I got for me personally, because I have a clothing brand. I only realize where my friends' clothing brand. So like, I got a link up with my man's Osagi, owning brand Weekend Earned. If you never heard of it, go shop. Okay. Okay. Well, 1 second. My bad, y'all. My freaking the joint is jammed. The joint is jammed, so I had to yeah, I had to fix it. But yeah, like I don't know. I like if you. Oh yeah, my bad. Back to my man's Osagi. If you never heard of his brands called Weekend Earn, definitely go shop. Go get you some gear. I got a link up with him today anyway to get some gear, man. You know what I'm saying? Really my guy, man. Like, that's one thing about me, man. Like, I ain't gonna ever be hating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna ever be hating. I never seen a purpose in hating. You know, get out there. What time was I supposed to? 9. I'm back in live. Bruh, let me tell you. So I had to meet one of the potential drivers, and I'm freaking talking to y'all, and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. What time is it? And I had to vote. Forgive me. But appreciating this though. You know, just this time to be able to restart. That's what life be about sometimes, man. Restarting and going back at it and attacking it a different way. Because, you know, like, I feel like in a certain portion of my life, I wanted things that, or had things that I just had to, like, I had to adjust life, right? And if I wanted to do something, I say all the time, like, God's not gonna bless you without making sure that you can handle the blessing. So if you rely trying to do something big, bro, that's when the most trials and tribulations around you are gonna start happening. And that's just God just testing to see if you're able to withstand those trials and tribulations. Because what you don't want is, like, for example, like they say, like, I'm trying to think. Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. So, for example, right, if you were always talented your entire life and, like, you never really had to, like, work for anything. You more than likely, now there's some people out there who are talented and work hard, but there's a lot of people out here who are literally like 2.1. There's a lot of people out here who are literally like just very, very talented. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily work hard. So those people out here who 1.6, those people out here who are literally like working hard, those are the ones who understand what goes into this and understand what needs to happen and understand like where they came from and where they're trying to get to. Like, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like, I was in a position where I was making the money that I can provide for myself and make my brand happen, and still travel. And literally, like, you talking about in a month, everything changed, you know? And I think it's one of those things where you gotta learn to find the lesson in everything. You have to. Because if you do, that'll help you rationalize things and not take things so hard. Now, that's not to say like you things will never get to you. You're still human. So things will definitely still get to you. But for the majority of it, you'll be fine. You'll be able to withstand everything and handle everything that comes your way and all that. So it's one of those things where you gotta really like put on yourself like, nah, I can do this, or I can do that. I can make this happen. I can make that happen. So, you know, like, that's just where I'm at right now. Understanding that, you know, it's just life, but it is what it is. But I'm not gonna get too deep. Walking in this joint now. I never recorded in the post office, so you about to see how this go. It might try to, you know what I'm saying, impress me. Maybe, I don't know. How you doing? All labeled. Have a good one. Thank you. Yeah, she was looking like, excuse me, little boy, you're not about to put these on my counter. What we doing? But, yeah, I probably for a minute now been trying to label the packages before I get here. Because it just takes so much time trying to, you know, do all of that like while you in there, it take time. Not to mention, you end up finding like, I'm not even gonna necessarily say deals, but it's platforms that you can ship from with discounted shipping. I'm beefing with our discounted shipper right now, so I'm not gonna shout them out because yeah, they on some weird stuff. But if you type it in, discounted shippers, you can find real labels. Like, it's not like, you know, fake labels. Definitely not that. It's real labels that you can find, you know, real places, I'm sorry, you can find shipping labels from. So that's always cool because like you don't gotta come in the post office and pay freaking, and like, I don't know, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know why it's so expensive in the post office. Like they really charge you almost a triple or double what you would pay in, you know, on the discounted shipper. So it's like, why is y'all so much more expensive than everything else? Like, that just don't make sense to me. But nevertheless, I'm glad it's shipped. I'm glad they out. So now on my way to the day job, which is making sure these drivers are where they're supposed to be. And yeah, man, honestly, it's been a cool experience though, I ain't gonna lie. Majority of it just been like, you know, just understanding people, man. Overall, man, it's just showing me things about, you know, my business and how I want to run my business as I continue to, you know, document and show y'all how I'm doing my thing. It's just all coming together full circle, because you get to see a lot of different things, a lot of different personalities. You get to see what you do want in your business, what you don't want in your business, all those different type of things. And I think it's all been good to see and learn from because, right, you help yourself not to make those same mistakes when bringing people on in the future. So, like I said, again, I'm a very, very, very appreciative for all that I'm learning right now. But yeah, man, you know, understand you got to put that work in. If you don't work, you can't expect to get nothing out of it if you're not putting no work in. That's just not life. So, nevertheless, that's that. We might have some more stuff coming soon. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, bro. Because if we can get, so like we're thinking about right now, like we might be able to push some shirts out right now. That'll be cool for us to drop those shirts because like I told y'all, I want to drop every month. Like I don't want to be like, oh, we ain't dropping 3 months, we ain't dropping 4 months. Nah, every single month we drop something, right? So I just reached out to a local manufacturer. I might take y'all with me while I go meet them for real. And yeah, bro, you know, we see how that go. But I really want to, like, and that's another good thing about being in DMV, bro. Like, it's a different mindset, like, than being in Delaware. Like, in Delaware, I feel like, and I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? All my people from Delaware, don't try to crucify me. But I feel like in Delaware, it's a lot more contentment than it is in the DMV area. But then again, too, in the DMV area, you got places like DC, PG County. Baltimore's not really DMV, but I would say like now more than ever, that gap is starting to bridge between Baltimore and DC. Or Baltimore, DC, PG, the DMV area, whatever you want to call it. Virginia, like, it costs to live out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the cost of living is definitely on the higher end to live out here. So I think a lot of people realize that, and they get in their hustles and they get in their work. And a lot of people come from a city mentality. And I ain't saying city like trenches, you know, moving work. And no, I ain't saying that. But when you live in a city, you so used to the hustle and bustle, like, of moving and stuff always happening, and it always be something, whether you a party promoter or whether you wake up and go work at 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? There's so many different things you gotta hustle for. So I think that's another reason why there's more things like that in DMV. Plus it's a bigger area, that helps as well. So I just hit them up, so we'll see what they say on that. Definitely looking to do that, and if they don't respond, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just gonna pull up. Like, it ain't enough for me to just pull up and go see what's up with them. Because I'm definitely trying to get that that shirts and stuff. I'm trying to get that stuff rolling for real. So yeah, man. But with all that being said, I'm gonna tap in with y'all a little bit later. And yeah, what's good with y'all? Today is Friday. Y'all like about to go to the. That was not me farting, by the way. That was my arm on my seat. Y'all might pick that up, so I don't know. But my little sister got my key. I'm not even gonna get into it because it's gonna make me upset. So then you bring both keys. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No, I just need one, Katie.
Oh. Sorry.
The other one can stay in the house. Because one of them is barely working. That's why I started to use the other one so I can get the battery fixed on the other one.
That makes sense. That's why the car wasn't locking. I had to lock it, baby.
Alright, y'all, what's good? So, first I want to say I appreciate y'all definitely copping up. Y'all went crazy, snap. Y'all bought a ton of stuff, I ain't gonna lie. We got like, I think it's like 10 to 15 pairs left. So if you want yours, you know what I'm saying, let me know. I'll try to hold it as long as I can, but we're running ads and stuff right now, so we got people clicking on the site that's not in like the consistent rotation of who we kind of been dropping, which was leading to my next point. We about to move on to our next piece. So I'm up here talking to manufacturers right now. Got no problem. Okay. So talking to manufacturers right now. I don't even know if I ever showed y'all, but I ended up getting my iPad. Y'all just seen a sneak peek, but y'all don't even know what it is, so it don't matter. But yeah, man, so we are looking good. We moving on to our next drop. I would say like one of the biggest things that we felt like has been like a detractor for the brand is just not dropping consistently. You know, not having consistent products on hand or in the rotation. Like if you marketing the same product for 4 months, like you can't do that. And I get it. A lot of it is just like how much capital you really have. Like that's what it's really based off of, how much capital you have. And can you put up capital to fund your drops, do your drops, all that type of stuff. So that's really where we at right now. Just trying to make sure that capital is where it needs to be. We dropping, we consistent, we pushing, all that type of stuff. And I believe that we're right where we need to be right now in terms of everything. So I'm super excited to see how everything kind of flows and goes, but I think we should be fine. So we're moving on to our next drop. Right now, I'm talking to the manufacturer to get those produced, so that's on the way now. But yeah, man, I think, you know, I think all in all, first drop in a couple months, I think it's a solid drop. Very pleased. A lot of good feedback. So now we're just about continuing to raise the level of who you want to be as a brand and continue to, you know, show who we are. So that's where we're at right now, showing who we are, showing what RDE means. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little nugget, cause I don't know why, but I feel like on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, that's what be going to that's what be doing the best view-wise. So I would just say a nugget. What it's called for this week is stay the course. I would say like, nah, scratch that. GBG, get back game. So when I was in college, shout out Scoob, shout out Jerish, shout out Hottie, shout out Miles, AB. Who else from Jersey? He not from Jersey, but he was still kicking with them. See who? All the guys, man, like big GBGs, what they used to say all the time. And like for me, like me from Maryland, like well, I didn't really know what GBG was. Like TCG, all that other stuff like yeah, but GBG I didn't know what that was. But Get Back In, and basically like I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Like I'm gonna get back, not against anybody, but like with myself. Like all right, if this happened, that happened, that happened, time to get it back. And I'm just like right now so hungry that I'm so tunnel vision. I posted today. I just want to be bored and paid, and not even necessarily like paid in dollars, but paid in freedom. Because you could be a slave to money, and you know, for being a slave, you're not free. I don't want to be a slave to money. I don't want to be a slave to my job. I don't want to be a slave to my life. Like I want to be paid in my life. I want to be free. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about it, like I just want to be paid and bored. Just focus on how to continue to create new ideas and generate new things over and over and over again. I think I said it last week. Like I like the process of building more than I like the process of the reward of the what's being built. Like I like to just keep building, just keep building, keep building. Because when you do that, you don't have time to, fake example, blow the money that you're making. You can enjoy the money that you're making when you're building, but you don't have time to blow the money you're making. So just trying to stay humble about everything that's going on. This whole process. So that's my nugget to y'all, man. Stay humble, stay hungry, keep pushing, don't let up. And yeah, other than that, stay RDE as always. Like, share, subscribe, repost or whatever. Stay RDE.